I'm digging this question because you're not scared away, you're curious. And I think that's how you have to approach it when you ask this question. So when it's your turn to ask questions in the interview, this wouldn't be the first question I'd ask. I'd ask a lot more about, what do they like in the company? What do they look for in a top performing candidate? I have a whole list of those questions in my interview prep program over at Work It Daily. But eventually, after one or two more positively framed questions, you can ask the question and say, while I was doing my due diligence on the company, I, of course, looked at the reviews and I saw a couple that weren't as positive as I expected them to be because I'm very excited about the position. Are you aware of these reviews and can you maybe speak to them and if and how the company is addressing them? Or do they have any thoughts on them? Some kind of question like that. So I would encourage you to write it out so it's in your own voice. But it's more about how you ask it. Because if you ask really intense and defensive, which I don't think you're going to do, they're going to react that way. But if you say, while doing my due diligence, because it shows you did your homework, I saw some reviews on the company that weren't as favorable. Could be another way you said that. And it surprised me because I'm really excited about the opportunity and I've had a very positive experience here. Were you aware of these reviews and do you have any thoughts on them? Like that might be another way to say it. But yeah, you absolutely should ask because I'm sure they're aware of it. I promise you. And you want to give them an opportunity to explain it. And I'll take it one step further. And at some point in time, as you move forward in this process, ask to speak to some peers, some potential future coworkers, and bring it up with them. And pay real close attention to how people react and respond to this. Because you can tell when people, if they get super defensive and they don't have any really good answers about how they're dealing with it, then you can pick up on that. You can tell. But you should absolutely ask. It's part of the process and it's all in the way you frame it, okay? Remember what I always tell you, you're a business of one, you're a service provider and you're looking to partner with an employer. Well, part of partnering means doing your due diligence and making sure this is an equitable partnership. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking some well thought out questions that show that that's who you are, that you respect yourself enough to want to make sure that this is the right fit for you and for them. And that's how you should look at it. So great question. Thanks for asking it. I hope it helped. And if it did help you folks and you want to help me back, it's free. Like and follow me here and post your questions. I'm trying to answer as many as I can here on this app each and every day. And if you need more free resources, please head on over to my bio or down here. I got a whole slew of them for you. Good luck. Go get them.